My name is Brittany Groover. I was diagnosed with stage 2B melanoma skin cancer when I was 27 years old, almost 2 years ago to this day, back in 2021. My skin cancer was detected by a regular annual skin check, which I had always gotten skin checks my entire teenage adult life. However, 2020 happened, and if we remember correctly, the whole world was shut down, so my 2020 yearly skin check got canceled. I didn't go because of the pandemic. And by 2021, my next skin check, they had found a mole that I had noticed that had been growing on my leg, on my right shin, for the entire period of time. However, it had spread to the point where it went to my lymph nodes already. My dermatologist, as soon as I walked into the office, asked me, "Hey, you have anything that's concerning?" I pointed to my leg, and he instantly said, "That's melanoma." And at that time, I actually said, "What's melanoma?" I had no idea. I had a total of 2 surgeries to remove the melanoma from my shin. The first surgery was to remove the mole initially, to test it and biopsy it. And whenever that biopsy came back as positive for melanoma skin cancer, I had to go in for a second surgery to get more margins removed around the initial spot. And then that surgery also included lymph node removal. One of my lymph nodes were removed because it tested positive for cancer cells. They did a skin graft from my groin onto my shin to be able to close the section, because it's like a section as big as my hand that was removed from my shin to get the clear margins. And then I had to do 18 immunotherapy treatments with Keytruda. I also had a surgery to get a port installed. I have a scar from that. But I did 18 immunotherapy treatments every 3 weeks for a year. I just finished that in November of 2022. And as of January 2023, I'm technically NAD, no evidence of disease. How has skin cancer affected my life? Wow, that's a heavy question. It feels like I've lived 2 lives at this point, and I'm going to be 30 in a month. So I haven't even gotten through my 20s yet. And it's like there's a clear, distinct difference of my life before cancer and after cancer. And also in my mind, like, I'm 29 years old right now, I'm about to turn 30. I keep thinking that I'm 27. It's like that's whenever I was diagnosed with cancer, life stopped for me. And I'm trying to find a way back to get to normal again. You see, during immunotherapy treatment, it's like you have this goal for months and months and months to finish the treatment and ring the bell. And then once you ring that bell and go home, you expect things to go back to normal again, back to life before you had cancer. And what you have to realize is side effects and just your whole mentality and fear of, how long is my life going to be? I'm also a mom. It's just a lot to have to deal with at such a young age, and life never goes back to normal again after cancer. You just have to kind of figure it out, and it's just really difficult. 2 things. The only way we can fight cancer is together, and you don't have to do it alone. Whether you've just been initially diagnosed, or if you've been cancer-free for 10 years, or even if you're a caretaker, or you've had a family member that's been affected by cancer, you're welcome in our community. There's a huge community online, not of just melanoma skin cancer warriors, but cancer warriors of all kinds. So we come together, we like each other's posts, we educate each other, we spread awareness together, and you don't have to go through cancer alone, no matter what stage you are, no matter what type of cancer it is. So don't be afraid to reach out, don't be afraid to ask questions, and we're here for you. You don't have to do this alone. And I know it's really hard to find regular people in your life, like your everyday friends, to understand exactly what you're going through. And so that's what we're here for. Finding friendships online with other cancer warriors is really fulfilling, because you realize that you don't have to do it alone, and the only way that we can fight cancer is together.